All right, testing. Yeah, this is just a test to make sure that I can run this game somewhat decently. So I'm gonna run this one through training, and then once again, I will run this through a large map, and we'll just take a look-see at how well this game handled, that my computer can handle this game and OBS combined, and whether or not it would be a good idea for me to try to play this with friends online while recording. So here we go. Apparently my FPS is over 100 now, so that's pretty cool. That's probably gonna be a problem for me with the FPS jumping all the way up that high. There is no FPS, what's the word, control function. The game will just try to go as high as it can in the FPS. I don't know how I'm watching a video at 200 FPS.
Come on, we should get started. It'll all still be there when you're done.
Oh, I'm playing it.
Over to the warehouse.
Okay, so I'm definitely running this at over 60 FPS. This is just the training portion. I thought I was watching a video. Ah, Z is to go prone, okay.
Hey, over here! Go around the back.
I like this so far. Control while sprinting. Oh no.
Okay, that's good. Follow basic directions. Let's start.
There we go.
Look,
It's really hard to do.
late. I like to be in my bunk before midnight. I'm not gonna ride you. Let's keep it short. Let's cover everything. Head on inside.
Voices are pretty good for me. I hope that they are coming well through the audio recording. So if they're not, then I'm gonna have to turn that up.
Time to gear up. Grab the sidearm on the table.
Oh, it's F to pick it up. Oh, alright.
This is your personal weapon. You can modify it as you see fit. You will be issued a primary weapon on deployment based on your role, and you will always have the option to carry a secondary. Move into the next room. Alright, I know you've already had combat training. This is an assessment. Let's start with a warm-up. I want you to hit this target 10 times as close to the center as you can. Try it without using your iron sights. Good. Now I'm going to lower a moving target. I want you to hit it at least 10 times as it's moving. You can try using your sights now. Good. You can operate a firearm. Congratulations. Let's move up to the next area.
I like how this game doesn't tell you exactly how much ammo you have.
See those crates? Those are weapon caches. They're a very important strategic asset. The enemy will attempt to find and destroy these to cripple our supplies and gain the advantage. We'll try to do the same to theirs. You can resupply your team's weapon caches in the field if you have enough supplies. Go over to the firing booth.
Why am I hit Q? Why am I like that? Hello? I can't shoot. What if I remove it and then give it back to myself again? It was the M9, wasn't it? So that didn't seem to fix anything. What if I give myself a primary? That fixes it. No, I'm stuck. Oh, it thinks I have the sprint key held down, I guess. Oh, maybe he's doing this automatically.
Take down those targets as quickly as you can. It's 2 hits per target. Ready? Set? Go!
Damn it. I should probably switch it to a single tap.
Outstanding! That's a pretty twitchy finger you got there. For this next exercise, I want you to sprint to the next location and jump over any obstacles on your way there. Move as fast as you can. I'll open a path for you on your right.
Alright, so he wants me to sprint, he said? Move it. Get off the thing.
Not fast enough. Get your ass back to the booth.
Yep. Because I got stuck.
Same thing, but faster. You ready? Go.
Okay.
Feel tired? Try aiming down your sights now. If you exhaust yourself like that, you'll need a couple seconds to slow down your breathing and be accurate again. Keep that in mind. See the pit with the van and the building across? We placed some targets there. They'll pop up in a second. I want you to hit them as you see them. Get ready.
I don't know how to switch to single shot. Is there a target up there? That is a target.
Good. So you can shoot accurately over 20 feet with your sidearm. Remember that you have your sidearm to
This
fall
isn't
back
a
on
sidearm.
behind your primary. Let's head back inside for the next exercise. Follow me.
Let's switch back to my secondary real quick. I didn't know that that was intentional. Excuse me. Yeah, I already switched back to it. What? Why are you not letting me? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I saw the option for swapping between single shot and burst. What button do I hit? No, wrong button. Would be F, T, G. It's not V. V is for team speak. Hi, guys. X. It's X. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm not planning to upload this or anything.
I want you to get familiar with resupplying. It's very important. You won't be any use to your team if you run out of ammunition. So watch your ammo. Keep an eye out for your team's weapon caches. You can also change your gear to weapon cache. You have the choice between light and heavy armor for protection and a chest rig or a chest carrier for ammunition. Now, a chest rig will allow you to carry the standard amount of ammunition and 2 grenades, whereas the chest carrier will allow you to carry more ammunition and 3 grenades. The chest carrier is going to be a bit heavier for you, though. If you're naked and you're not wearing a rig, then you can only carry 1 grenade. You want to always keep an eye on how much gear you're carrying. It'll affect your weight, how fast you can move, and how quickly you get fatigued. Go ahead and equip the light armor. We have a contract with the supplier, so you get that one for free. Gear up and move up.
Nice. Yeah, I already feel a little bit slower wearing it.
Okay, let's get serious. This is your standard CQC exercise. You're gonna move from room to room, eliminating all the targets as fast as you can. Get ready. Go!
What? I hit you.
Go clear, go!
What the heck? What the hell? I swear, it's not hitting these sometimes. Even though it obviously is.
On your fucking belly, go!
Yeah, Z, yep.
Faster, go!
Yeah, I think some...
Secure, go! Speed it up, recruit, speed it up!
Excuse me, sir, I have to reload. I reloaded! Was it because I walked?
Bad, but I've seen better. You were a little slow. You've still got room to improve.
Yeah, clearly.
Alright?
Of course.
Done for the sidearm training. Move up to the next building for primary weapon training. I'll meet you there.
By the way, for those of you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a little circle that appears every time I hit control. That's intentional. I set up my mouse to be like that. Why am I talking? Alright. Keep forgetting that I'm... This isn't for YouTube. It's just for testing. Oh.
Welcome to primary weapon training. You just received supplies. You and your team will be awarded these supplies for completing objectives or defending our weapon caches. Make sure to always know what your team's current goal is. If you fulfill this goal, you will get more supplies to continue fighting. We get paid to do a job. We have contracts, specific tasks, and expectations that we need to meet. Always pay attention to the briefing, and you'll be rewarded properly. Now, grab a primary weapon from the weapon cache with the supplies you just received.
Lightweight
This
carbon.
is a standard issue primary weapon. Depending on your role in the field, you'll have different primary weapons available to you. For example, if you're a marksman, you'll have access to different high caliber battle rifles. If you're a support, you'll probably be carrying an LMG. You get the idea. Eliminate all those targets through the plywood. Get acquainted with your primary.
Huh? Yep. I think I like automatic the most. Shoot. Oh, shoot targets through the plywood.
Good. Now, keep in mind, different weapon calibers will penetrate different materials. Being in concealment is not the same as being in cover, and that goes for the enemy as well. Be mindful of how thick your cover is and what weapons are being fired at you. Now, follow me.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I actually used to play this game all the time with a friend of mine, and I'm talking again.
Let's talk about your gear, weapon modifications, and attachments. You've just been given additional supplies. You can now purchase some attachments for your primary weapon or your sidearm. Regular weapon attachments include aim assists, like scopes for long-range engagements and non-magnifying sights for close to medium-range engagements. Other attachments will affect your recoil and handling, like the foregrip, which will decrease your recoil. You also have the option for a heavy barrel for long-range engagements, which will stabilize your aim. Other than those, you can find your suppressors, which will muffle your shots and hide your muzzle flash. You also have a laser sight to help you aim. It can be difficult to land your shots if you're not aiming down your sights. Having a pointer that tells you where your round will hit helps with that. It has decent range, just don't blind your buddies with it. And finally, you've got your flashlight attachment. I'm not gonna lecture on that one, it's pretty clear what it does. Try out a few attachments on those targets over there. Take your time. Just get familiar with that. Meet me in the warehouse when you're done.
Alright. Actually, no, I do need to... Yeah, this is basically no recoil. I like that. I mean, it has a little bit of, you know, what do they call that again? Oop, yep, I know. Alright, let's switch it away from the foregrip and let's try... I like this. Alright. Wait in front of the weapon to reduce muzzle climb and increase accuracy. What if I get rid of the M9 here and then take this plus the foregrip? Wait in front of the weapon to reduce muzzle climb and increase accuracy. That actually does work. Yeah, this is without a... Okay, so this is with the heavy barrel on. Let's take it off. Doesn't seem to have changed much. It says it's supposed to decrease muzzle climb and increase accuracy, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. I do like things like, I do like the red dot. The red dot has always been my favorite type of sight. Okay. Laser sight. Aim assistance for when you're not looking down your sights. Let's try it. Oh wait, when I'm not aiming. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. It's never actually aiming at the middle of my screen. That explains so much for me in the past, why sometimes I would never really miss, or never really hit my targets, even though to me it would always look like I was aiming straight at them. It's funny because I never really put points into this before, so this is actually really cool news to me. Alright. Alright, I've had enough. I've had enough. I think my favorite setup, I'm just gonna go always to my favorite, the red dot and the foregrip. And then automatic.
Hey, you see the wrecked car? That's a control point. You and your team will be required to capture strategic CPs in the area of operation. You need to make sure the control point is clear before you capture it. It is important to secure the perimeter around the CP. Go and capture the car.
Right. Wonder how good this is. Okay.
Make your way to the next waypoint, clearing the warehouse as you go. Eliminate all the targets. I'll see you outside.
Pick him. Probably should have taken a little guy instead
Well
of.
done. I'm outside. Come see me.
Instead of the little semi or whatever, the little.
All right,
Little
we're gonna
thing.
talk about long-range engagements. But before we do that, let's make use of that flashlight attachment of yours. If you don't have one, go ahead and resupply from the weapon cache over there. If you don't have enough supplies for it, you can trade some of your current equipment to get supplies. You're gonna be juggling supplies a lot. Don't be afraid to sell something important to get something more important. Now, we've placed 5 portraits of a dear old friend of ours out there in the dark. You might be able to see them without it, but I recommend you use your flashlight. Take them out.
Gee, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh. I don't see any of them. Oh, you mean these?
Nice job. You just made the world a better place. Oh, and you know what? We actually just got some cool new toys in. We now have access to an NVG accessory. They work real well. Should be useful after nightfall. Go ahead and try them on.
A what?
Be careful when you use them. If you look at any sources of light, when you have them on, it's gonna blind you pretty bad. And especially if a bad guy points a flashlight at you, it's really gonna fuck with your eyes. So just be careful when you wear them.
He said it's B to
Let's talk
toggle
about grenades
accessory.
and explosives. If you take a look at your gear, you can see that you have space for extra equipment. Depending on how many supplies you have, you'll be able to afford multiple types of grenades or explosives. I want to see how you can throw. Do you see the dumpster behind the windows on your left? Yeah, throw a frag in there.
Alright.
Supply your grenades at the weapon cache if you run out.
Missed. Alright. Oh, what? That's gonna get annoying. Alright, alright. Calm down, old man. So I need to be aiming higher than that. About there.
Alright, nice throw. Now, you can also roll grenades on the floor if you want to, say, clear out a stairwell underneath you or something. Roll a grenade under that wooden fence. Try to get it down that hole and don't blow us up.
That's what I just did. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Oh, they... I'm confused. You want me to lob a grenade right there, right? Right. Nope. Blew us up. Come on, really? Oh my goodness, now I'm stuck on a stupid post. It's grenades, man.
Nice. The grenade hole just got deeper. As for other explosives, we've got your standard C4 charges and RPGs. Although we don't have one of those available at the moment, so let's just roll with the C4 for now. C4 charges are mostly used to destroy enemy objectives, such as weapon caches.
Right.
Any type of explosive will do the job, but the C4 will do it better, and it'll do it in one charge. It takes 2 fragmentation grenades to destroy a weapon cache. Now you can throw C4 charges, but they're heavy, so you can't throw them far. But still, knowing your C4 reach may give you some tactical advantages in some environments. You see that dumpster behind the chain link fence to your left? Let's say there's a weapon cache in there. Throw a charge in there and blow it up. And keep in mind though, this shit isn't like in the movies. C4 blows big. Real big. Get far away, get behind something, cover your ears. Go ahead and blow that dumpster up. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! It would have been nice. God damn it, my ear is ringing. Alright, that's enough explosives for now. I'd like to keep my hearing. Shit. Let's move on to long-range engagements and scopes. Go ahead and attach an LCAD scope on your primary weapon and take out all the targets in the field.
Hey, boss. We got a situation developing over here. Can you come down and check it out?
Damn it, I told him not to disturb me during this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with this. Just go ahead and finish up with those targets. I'll be back in just a minute.
Is that it? I don't see any more. Any more of you bad boys hiding out there? No.
Recruit! Do you copy? Recruit, can you hear me? The base is being attacked! I say again, the base is under attack! Militia forces are incoming! I've got a lot of movement coming from our east flank. That is your location! We're short-staffed. I'm trying to find some guys to send over, but you might be on your own. Just don't forget, resupply at the weapon cache if you run low.
Jeez Louise, he sat there looking at me for a while.
Recruit, fall back inside the warehouse! Recruit, if you're reading me, get the fuck back inside the warehouse! There's too many!
Alright. Sat there right in front of me. Obviously this is a tutorial, so you know. I like how I scrolled down and immediately went to the C4 instead of my gun.
Oh shit, you're alive! Oh, that's great news, man. Oh, what a fucking days. God damn it. I wanted to go to bed early. Look, reload and get ready. I don't know how many are out there. Oh shit, here they come.
Oh, shoot.
Don't relax. Keep your eyes peeled.
What are you doing standing out there in the open, you dingus? Yeah, I can't defend him like that. Moron, standing out in the open. I'm really bad at this. Alright, alright. Oh, okay, it brings me right back in? Or no, what? What happens here? Okay, it's just gonna keep loading this, I guess, huh? Alright. Change to... Alright, let's take a look, see how well that wound up looking in the recording. I have a little FPS counter at the bottom that said it was above 60 FPS pretty much the entire time. A couple times it dipped down to 55, but other than that, it's all good. 720p, 60 FPS recording. Can handle that. Can almost handle 1080p.